Hello, welcome to Fantasy Smack Talk. I'm Brent, sitting here with Dustin. Fantasy baseball is finally here. And we're going to start this season with our second base tiers. However, this is our 100th episode, so it's time to pop the champagne. While my buddy's over here getting a little bit tipsy, I'm going to get right into the second base tiers. We have Utley and Kinsler respectively, but it's really 1A and 1B. Utley's going to bat for a little bit better average, while Kinsler's going to get you a few more bags, but you can't really go wrong with either of these guys.
All right, let's take a look at Tier 2. We start with Dustin Pedroia. Great numbers across the board, including some speed, and he got 115 runs last year, which is just ridiculous. Number 4, we got Brandon Phillips. Good power numbers, and he'll also give you some speed, 25 bags last year. And number 5, we got Aaron Hill, the only second baseman to get over 100 RBIs and have over 100 runs, but we're just not sure he's going to repeat those numbers, but we do think he has a decent year. Moving down, we got Robinson Cano. Great bounce back year for him, batted .320. Not a lot of power, but he will have some opportunities with the Yankees lineup. And the last guy is Brian Roberts at number 7. Still gives you solid numbers and still getting 30+ bags a year.
We start Tier 3 with number 8, Ben Zobrist. This was a guy that we were toying with putting in Tier 2. However, we want to see him do it for another year before we move him up with all those other proven players, but we do expect big things out of him. At number 9 and 10, we have two young bucks, and Gordon Beckham and Howie Kendrick respectively. Both these guys had less than 400 at bats, but were very productive last year. Also, they have a little bit of speed on their side, so you might get some bags out of them. Number 11, we have Dan Uggla. I know we're going to get some flack for this, but I don't care how many home runs he hits. He just has such a bad average, he has to be ranked at this point. Next, we have Jose Lopez for Seattle. He had a pretty good year last year with 25 home runs and 96 RBIs. However, we can't rank him too much higher. We think he's going to have a very productive year, just not as much upside as the previous guys I just talked about.
All right, let's get into our last tier, Tier 4, and we start with Ricky Weeks. His season got cut short last year with a wrist injury, but he should be healthy by the time the season starts, and we do expect a bounce-back year for him. Number 14, we got Polanco. He's out with the Phillies now. He's probably going to bat second for them, which should give him an opportunity for lots of runs. Moving down, we got Kelly Johnson. Now, we expect a bounce-back year from him. He was a big sleeper pick going into last year, and he did not pan out. He's out with Arizona now, and we do think he will have a better year this year. Next, we got Scott Sizemore. He's on a lot of people's sleeper lists. He's taking the place of Polanco in Detroit. Now, he is a rookie. We're not sure exactly how quick he's going to catch on, but he is worth keeping an eye on really late in your draft. Number 17, we got the O-Dog, Orlando Hudson. He's out with the Twins now. He's going to bat at the top of that lineup, so he should have a chance for a lot of runs as well. And the last guy we want to talk about is Chris Getz out with Kansas City. In less than 400 at-bats last year, he had 25 stolen bases. He is battling Alberto Calaspo for the starting job, but if he gets it, he could be a sneaky stolen base specialist for you late in the draft. All right, so that wraps up our second base tiers. We're going to have all our other tiers and rankings on our website, FantasySmackTalk.com, along with a top 150 list that we put together this year that should really help you during the draft. You'll have it as a downloadable PDF so you can print it off and check it out while you're drafting. So that's it for this show. We'll see you next time.
100!